What's going on, people, and welcome to Mad About Football. My name is Bass, and the man with the mullet,
What's going on?
Kamal. What's going on,
Yo,
bro? How are you?
what's going on, my brother? What's going on, my brother? Yes,
Glad to
yes.
have you on again and again and again and again.
Yes. I'm excited, man. Because very big week. Very big week.
Huge
Table
game week.
wise, We're finally getting to the big top six games. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
man. I can't decide which one to make our game of the week. Should we go with
Yes.
Chelsea and Manchester City, or should we go with the North London derby, which is Arsenal versus
Yeah,
Tottenham?
we don't know.
Honestly, me growing up, considering
Was the
Chelsea
North
was
London.
never a top six side, and Manchester City was in Division 2, I would go for the Arsenal versus Tottenham. But
Yeah.
but these days, this fixture plays no importance whatsoever on the league table.
In my opinion, yeah. Unfortunately, I think both teams have not really Tottenham, because they never were at the top. They never competed at the highest level, in my opinion.
They did, man. They were top four. Like, they never won trophies, but
But that's what I mean. They were never like, oh yeah, cool, first, second,
nah, they were always Look, they were top four, top six.
Yeah, but in my opinion, it's just both teams have really struggled recently because of form. And that's why for like current league standings, that's why I said we should do Chelsea
and Man
Chelsea
City.
and the other, because because they're just both teams are, not City at the moment because they're struggling in a bit of form. But
they're champions, man. City's,
they are champions, but also Chelsea are just looking so dangerous.
Yeah, and
so
they
it'd be a very good game.
Like, this is a repeat of the Champions League final.
It's the rematch. Yes,
it's the rematch.
It is the first time. Yes,
and Chelsea always gets the better of Pep for some reason.
Also, because go on. Sorry,
I was gonna say, because of that, it makes it more spicier. So we're gonna go for the Chelsea versus Man City as our match.
And because next week's a big game as well. Next week's the bigger game for City with Liverpool.
Oh,
that game next week. So that's a big one. So Liverpool, City could really lose. The first time we're saying this in a long time, but City could lose back-to-back games.
Well, City could lose the title in September. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, but bro, it's crazy to say that Manchester City losing to back-to-back top six teams, top four teams within the last 2 weeks, where. Well, they've never really, because the next week's game's against Liverpool. We'll talk about that next week, but they haven't been real lucky against Liverpool at Anfield.
No, they haven't.
We'll see.
No,
we're gonna do our predictions. Yeah,
we are. I want to talk a bit about your boys, Man United versus Aston Villa at Old Trafford.
Coming off the West Ham
3-0.
loss.
No, the Carabao Cup, but you also
the Carabao Cup midweek. But again, we literally rested mostly all our players. Right. I'd say this is an easy win for us, but this Villa team has started to surprise a lot of people, especially last season. And some week they're on, some week they're off.
Yeah,
they're still a very good team, right?
You can take some positives for your side that Leon Bailey will be injured,
but also I will say that this United team at home is a whole complete different animal. The atmosphere, the energy at Old Trafford,
it's totally different now.
It's so amazing to see how home fans can change.
Yeah, right? It's kind of reminding me of like how Alex Ferguson's teams were, where they have a poacher like Berbatov or Van Nistelrooy up front, which Ronaldo now is your poacher. And they have fast wingers like back in the days, Ryan Giggs and Cristiano Ronaldo. Now you have what's his name, Sancho, and name escapes me. Sancho, and who's on the other side? Greenwood. Yeah. Yeah. And a strong midfield as well. Like this team is slowly beginning to look like an old 2000s Sir Alex Ferguson team.
Yeah, but I've been when I work, there's some United fans that come in, and I always run scenarios past them because I back Ole. I've always backed him. I've always backed him in a sense.
Bullshit.
Well, in a sense, like
I remember there was times, man, we were like, "Fuck Ole, man." Fuck
but I've decided that this season, obviously, we're going to back him. I'm not going to obviously turn on him for one result, but my scare is that Ole cannot deliver with this team. That's my problem.
I reckon he can't.
I ask people, I go, hey, all right, cool. Say comes February, when the last 16 starts. Say we don't qualify for last 16. What do? Do you sack Ole straight away? Or do you wait to see what he can do in January, bring in more players and whatnot? Because my opinion is he's had enough time. He's had enough time. He's been backed in the summer in places he needed to improve. So we got Sancho, we got Varane to bolster the defense, and you can see the improvements. Yep. Yes, Sancho is 007 at the moment, 0 goals, 0 assists, 7 games. But, you know, he'll get there. He'll get there, right? But my thing is you can see improvements in the team. You can see massive improvements in the team. Yeah. But I don't want to be a team that settles to making to finals of games and then not winning.
I agree.
Right?
I have to agree with you there.
There's making it to the final and then there's winning a final.
Look, for me, from what I've seen, Ole's match day tactics on the day,
it either goes really well or it goes really shit. There's no in between. There's either no good or sometimes good, sometimes maybe shit. You know that guy?
Malachias.
Maybe
it's all Malachias.
But sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. That's exactly his tactics.
Yeah, man.
Right?
I've seen it go horribly wrong, and I've seen like really good performances. So you don't know. You don't know.
Exactly. I don't want it to be unpredictable. Yeah. Right? Because I don't want to go into a final where he's not going to make any substitutions till the 90th minute, which is completely stupid, right?
I'll tell you something. Let's just say Ole doesn't make it to the round of 16.
Sack him.
Okay, you have two current available managers.
Go for Conte. Throw everything at Conte. Give him
Zinedine Zidane or Conte?
Go Conte. I go Conte.
Zidane's won 3 Champions Leagues in a row.
Bro, look at the team he had. If he didn't win Champions Leagues in a row, then he'd be a failure. Look at the team he had. Look at the best team in the past decade to me is the Real Madrid team of 2017.
I want to say, I just want to say that don't forget, Rafael Varane and Ronaldo played in that Zinedine Zidane team as well.
Yeah, but you also had prime Marcelo, Sergio Ramos, Luka Modric, Toni Kroos, Casemiro, Bale,
Karim Benzema.
Karim Benzema. So you can't literally just say that, okay, cool, you had prime Varane and Ronaldo. Everyone was at their peak.
That's true. Everyone was a world-class player.
Everybody in that team, even their bench was goddamn well
stacked. Yeah, that Isco on the bench, bro.
But in my opinion, I feel that Conte would not accept anywhere where he knew he couldn't win. That's why he didn't go to Arsenal. That's why he didn't go to Spurs when he had the chance.
Yeah,
because you're not going to win any. Arsenal are, in my opinion, are 4 years.
Look, it's not that. He would have went to Arsenal if he knew that he can bring in the players.
That he couldn't.
Obviously, he's not going to go there. But
and Spurs as well, you're not going to bring anyone in there too. Where are you going to go? if United come at you, I would throw the checkbook at him. Look at how when he came to Chelsea.
Oh yeah, bro. First year he transformed that club.
Literally
After
first
Mourinho
year.
left.
Instantly went to Inter and look at him, bro. He had Lukaku. Lukaku literally dropped 14 kilos in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He made Lukaku even a bigger beast than he was.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true.
I
have to agree.
In my opinion, Conte is the man to go to if we sack Solskjaer. I'm not gonna bash Solskjaer just for one loss in the Carabao Cup because we're still in Champions League, we're still in FA, we're still hopeful in Premier League. I don't think we'll win the Premier League.
At the minimum, dude. At the minimum, you have to challenge. You have to challenge. Man City is in poor form at the moment. This is your chance.
I think this year, Man City will struggle. In my opinion,
they're already struggling. In my opinion, they're already struggling.
But I reckon Man City will finish fourth this year because I feel they'll have that off year because they've been competing at the top for so long that it's finally going to get to them.
Yeah,
right. It's finally going to get to them. Their legs are starting to get older. And people are going to start.
It's always around every 3 years, you know. Like you can't stay at the top for longer than 3 years. Exactly. I remember Sir Alex Ferguson used to say it was so hard to maintain the same sort of consistency throughout a 3-year period. Another big game that we want to talk about too: Arsenal versus Tottenham, the North London derby. This is a massive one, man. This is a massive one. Tottenham's coming off a huge loss. Chelsea, back-to-back losses, Crystal Palace and Chelsea. This is like their third derby in a row.
but I got to ask you a question. Do you think, with both teams currently, with the way they're playing, you know, the way their past couple of seasons have been, do you think that the North London derby has lost a bit of its, you know, meaning in a sense, like a bit of its flair, you know, the meaning behind it, like these are the teams that, you know, competing for the top, you know, they need a win to make it this up here, finish above them, because you got to think about it. For the past 5 seasons in a row, Arsenal haven't finished over Spurs.
I won't say, yes, that's true. That's
right.
True.
Arsenal have not finished over Spurs in the past almost 5 years.
Yeah.
Right. So in my opinion, I feel that Spurs have more momentum, more meaning in the North London derby now, as it was Arsenal back in the day. Like Arsenal would come in, they'd run Spurs ragged, and then they'd go. But in my opinion, Spurs have lately been taking the North London derbies. Right?
Yeah, I agree. It's been there's been a couple where I remember Tottenham actually beat Arsenal at their home ground. This is gone back maybe 3-4 years ago now. But I reckon this time is different. Tottenham, it looks like they're really, really struggling. Harry Kane's head is not there.
Yeah, but see, what I believe in these kind of derbies is form goes out the window. Form goes out the window in these kind of derbies.
It's not about that.
Because both teams come into it just from the start. Literally from the start. No matter if they've lost past 2 games, the second the whistle blows, it doesn't matter to them.
Yeah.
And I'll give you a statistic that Arsenal beat Spurs 2-1 in this exact same fixture back in March, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they have not done the consecutive league double over Tottenham since 2013-14 season.
It's been a while. Well, that was during the time where Tottenham sold Bale, and they were coming up.
Yeah, right. So
and Harry Kane started firing in goals. You know, that's
what I mean by maybe Spurs have started to take back some of the momentum from the derbies, right? That's why the form doesn't mean anything in my sense, where it doesn't matter. Like if United had lost the past 2 games, then, you know, Liverpool lost the first 2, won the next 2, and then it was a United-Liverpool game. It wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
It literally wouldn't matter because
that's true.
because United would always come firing. Liverpool would always come firing. You know what I mean?
That's why it's always heated. It's always heated.
It's always heated. That's why I believe that the form doesn't matter in a sense.
Yeah, I agree with you. I do agree with you. All right. Let's get started.
Some underdog games that I'm looking forward to. Brentford, Liverpool.
Dude, I'm not looking forward to that.
it reminds me of the Leeds Liverpool game last season. I feel it could be. Remember when you were up 3-1 and then Leeds came back 3-3 and then you scored towards the end, which was a really good game.
Yeah, it was a very good game.
Leeds West Ham should be good.
But I'm looking at Crystal Palace and Brighton.
Yeah.
Dude, Brighton is doing really well. They're sitting fourth at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
You know how last season we kept saying that they're the most unluckiest team in the Prem? Looks like they've found their firing. Looks like they've found their shooting.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that 5 games in. I wouldn't say that 5 games in.
I'm just saying that they're taking their chances and they're firing in the goals.
But it's about consistency. I don't think obviously Brighton don't have the depth. They don't have the legs for it.
That's true.
Right?
I agree.
Eventually I expect them to fall off, but hey, we'll see. But yeah, let's get into it, bro.
Let's get into our predictions. We'll head over to our prediction page. Voila. You can see it, yeah?
Yes.
Beautiful. All right. Game week 6, our first game, our Man About Football's match day of the week, Chelsea versus Manchester City at Stamford Bridge. Man, this is going to be a tough one. This is, I don't even know where to start. Chelsea, of course, undefeated.
Yes, Chelsea won
in their first 5.
Yes, last 5.
Man City coming off a really, really bad draw against Southampton with Kyle Walker will be missing for this game, suspended. Man, it's literally Lukaku versus Diaz, because Man City doesn't have a striker.
This is where you see Lukaku's real good form because he got pocketed by Virgil van Dijk. He got pocketed by Van Dijk.
It did.
And so when people put pressure on him and put body-to-body contact, Lukaku, the people that can't match Lukaku, obviously he gets the better. But obviously when he comes up against the Van Dijk, what's going to happen there? You get what I mean? He got pocketed. Yeah. Where obviously Diaz isn't as good as Van Dijk, but Diaz knows how to.
Diaz is a very good player. He's strong. He's fast.
He's strong. That's what I'm saying. So how is Lukaku gonna adapt to that? Right? Because it's all good and dandy scoring against, sorry, give me 1 second. It's all good scoring against Spurs, Spurs, Villa, and whatnot. But when you've been brought in to score goals against the big teams, you're to perform against the big names. Exactly. So if you can't do that, then you're just the same Lukaku that played at United. Then
that's true. Yeah, because I see him. I do see him bullying the hell out of the
Stones. I see him bullying out of Stones.
Stones is injured.
Oh, okay.
And Laporte is also injured as well.
Who will they play then?
So it's probably Nathan Ake.
Ake. Okay, so he'll bully Ake. He'll bully Ake, but again, in my opinion, what Pep will do, he'll know. Pep would put man mark. He'll man mark. Here we go. Give me 1 second. He'll get probably Fernandinho or Gundogan. To man
Gundogan,
mark.
I think Gundogan's also injured.
Okay, then Bernardo Silva then probably.
Or Rodri.
Get them. Bro, even better. Put Rodri in the middle as a CGM and get him just to man. Literally, if I was Pep, I'd be like, your only job is to man mark Lukaku. Wherever he goes, you go. It was like the time Andre Herrera was tasked to man mark Eden Hazard. Right? When Eden Hazard was like peak prime, right? Wherever Hazard went, Herrera went as well. And that's what you've got to do to get him off the ball, in my opinion, because Rodri is a smart player. He plays very well. And So yeah,
it's going to be a very, very interesting and tough encounter. You know what? I'm going for I'll go for the prediction first. I'm going to go for a Chelsea 2-1 win.
I'm gonna go for a 3-2 Manchester City win.
Oh.
I think City will nick it.
All right, give me a second. Let's put it in. I'm gonna go for 2-1 Chelsea. You're gonna go for a 2-3.
3-2
City.
Yeah, City.
But either way, it's going to be a really tough encounter because I can't really see Man City scoring goals against Chelsea's defense because, again, the problem is there's no proper striker. Maybe Jesus can do it. I don't know. Like, is Chelsea going to open up the game enough for Man City to attack them? Because if that happens, then Grealish can get run into the channels and also do some damage. But either way, it's going to be a sick game to watch. Let's go on to the next one. It's Manchester United versus Aston Villa. Both teams coming off really, really good wins. Man United got lucky in the West Ham win, where West Ham had the late penalty and De Gea saved it. His first save in the last 5 seasons.
You want to hear something funny?
Go for it.
De Gea's last penalty save came because a Luke Shaw handball in the box 5 years ago. Was it 7? No, it was 5 or 6 years ago. Luke Shaw gave a penalty away against Everton.
Oh wow!
And David De Gea saved it against Leighton Baines.
Yeah.
Fast forward, Luke Shaw gave a handball against West Ham, and David De Gea has saved it.
It would have been better. It would have been better too if David Moyes was also the manager of Everton back then too.
Oh, but manager of United.
Manager of United.
That was just funny to me when I had seen it. Like,
yeah, that's funny. That is hilarious.
Yeah, but I reckon we're a whole different animal at home this season, right? You can tell by the fans. You can tell by the way we've been playing at home. We played amazing against Leeds. We had a killer game against Newcastle, right? We had a killer game against Newcastle, and I expect the same this season, this game. But in my sense, so I had a stat here that I found very, very funny. It goes, in the Premier League history, no side has won more games against an opposition than Manchester against Aston Villa. Wow. We've won 37 games against Aston Villa.
Yeah, but this time, this is a different Aston Villa, man.
But
this is not.
In my opinion, I don't think it matters to us when we're at home. I'm going to go for another 4-1 win.
Ooh.
Yeah, I reckon we can do it. Ronaldo to get on the score sheet again. I reckon Sancho's going to really show his worth this game.
Yeah, I'd like to buy Ronaldo on my FPL team, but he's too darn expensive, man.
He performs. He
does perform. That's why I want him, because I know he performs. Dude, I can't really call it, to be honest. Man United versus Aston Villa. You know what? I'm going to go for a draw. I'm going to go 2-2. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw for this fixture. All right, on to the next one. Everton versus Norwich. Everton coming off a very, very bad loss against the team we just mentioned before, Aston Villa. 3-0 from last week. Did Everton win their game in the Carabao Cup? I'm not even sure. I can't remember.
I don't know. Here, let me check.
I think it was penalties or something, wasn't
it? Everton, they lost to QPR.
QPR? Was it on penalties? It was on penalties, wasn't it? Yeah. Man, that was very bad.
Norwich, on the other hand, lost to Liverpool's B team.
Yeah. So both teams out of the Carabao Cup.
Norwich, where we expected, 5 losses. No
goals scored. They haven't even scored a goal yet. Well, have they?
Yeah, no, 2 goals. 2 goals.
2 goals. Sorry.
2 goals, right?
Same as Arsenal, 2 goals.
I'm going for a Everton 2-0 win.
Yeah, I was gonna say Benitez should get the better of this team.
Yes, I agree.
But with the way Everton is playing as of late, you just never know.
Sorry.
You just never know.
Yeah,
But yeah,
exactly.
I'm gonna go 3-1. 3-1 Everton.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on. Leicester City versus Burnley. This is going to be a good game. Leicester City also losing 2-1. Very, very unlucky not to win that game with 2 goals ruled out.
One goal. It was only one.
It was a 1 goal ruled out.
Yeah, it was
I think it was offside by.
But
Harvey
in my
Barnes.
opinion, I feel like Everton aren't the same team as the past couple of seasons.
Yeah, no, they're not the same
Not
team as
Everton,
last
sorry,
season.
Leicester. Yeah.
Well, they're missing a few players. They're missing Fofana for one. They're missing Johnny Evans.
Yeah, but they also replaced him with Vestergaard. Right?
Yeah, but who would you rather have? Who would you rather have, Vestergaard or Fofana?
But see, Fofana's still young and still proving himself. Where Vestergaard, used to kill it for Southampton.
Yeah, he was.
So I'd, in a sense, I'd have Vestergaard.
I'll have Fofana. He's much more quicker.
But I'd have Vestergaard and you have Soyuncu in the middle. You get what I
mean?
I like Burnley, but I feel they're just struggling a little bit. But they always do it, and they will get better. They will get back to it. But I'm gonna go for a Leicester 3-1 win.
Leicester 3-1. All right.
Goodbye.
3-1 tired, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I agree with you there. I think Leicester should be too strong for them. I'm going to go for a 2-0 Leicester win. Brendan Rodgers should stop bottling things. Stop bottling games. On to the next one. Leeds United versus West Ham United at
Leeds
Ellen
City,
Road.
1 point above relegation.
Yeah, I know. They've been struggling. Have they even won a game yet?
No wins yet.
And West Ham's been flying high, pretty much just continuing on from last season. David Moyes taking West Ham to the promised land. We're trying to anyways.
I reckon this is going to be a good game.
I see a draw, man. I see a draw.
I see a draw too.
I'm going to go 1-1, 1-1.
I'm going 2-2.
2-2. Okay, 2-2 for you. I'm going 1-1. 1-1. Boom. Okay. Watford and Newcastle, 2 relegation battling teams. Watford done very, very well last week, beating Norwich 3-1 away from home.
Bro.
Ismail Assar's been killing it. Bro. That's why he's on my FPL team, man.
I reckon Watford are going to take this one.
This is the battle between Alain Saint-Maximin versus Ismail Assar. I see a draw. I reckon maybe a draw, but
no, I'm going to go for a 2-1 Watford win.
2-1 Watford. No worries. You know what? I'm with you too, man. I'm gonna go. I don't know. Should I go for Watford? You know what? I'm gonna go for Watford 3-2.
That's good. That's good.
Watford 3-2 victory. On to the next one. My boys, Liverpool versus Bradford. Funnily enough, I don't even know what
I reckon this will be, What do you mean?
I don't know Brentford's home ground. Is it Bramall Lane? Brentford home ground?
Yes, it's Brentford Community Stadium.
Oh, is it?
Brentford Community Stadium.
Brentford FC's new stadium.
On your right-hand side, see it? It says Brentford Community Stadium.
On my right-hand, what?
No. Go back to your Bing search. See on the left, there to your right.
Oh, there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. West London, and both Premier League reference and Premiership.
I reckon this will be a good game. This will likely be like the underdog game, the
what, you reckon like
game of the season.
You reckon like the Arsenal game?
No, no. I reckon this is going to end 1-1.
1-1, you reckon?
Yeah.
Dude,
1-1.
I want to remind you. Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah have had their rest and their,
So it doesn't matter, bro.
From playing football,
anything can happen.
I think Salah will be right up for this, and it wouldn't surprise me if this was a hat trick. I'm going for 4-1 Liverpool. Yeah, I'm going to go for a 4-1 Liverpool victory. All right, on to the next one. This is going to be a very good game too. Southampton versus Wolves. Both teams here are struggling real bad. I think Southampton's struggling a bit more than Wolves, but nonetheless, they're both struggling. And it'll be interesting to see which one of these teams will get the better of one another. I feel Southampton might edge this. I'm going to go for a 2-1.
I reckon too.
I'm going for a 2-1 Southampton.
I'm gonna go for a 1-0 Southampton.
I think Armstrong for Southampton might get them over the line. You going for a 1-0?
You're missing your game, my bro.
Am I?
You're missing Brighton Crystal Palace.
No, that's the last one.
Oh, okay. No, never mind. The screen stops. Arsenal Tottenham. My bad. Sorry.
That's all right.
Okay, so this is the next big one, the North London derby.
It's going to be massive, man. Massive. Look, Arsenal's been in okay form. I mean, like, they should be beating teams like Norwich and Burnley. It has to be expected.
But they're very scrappy wins.
Very scrappy wins. Yeah, very scrappy. This is going to be this contest is going to be
a fiery one. I can't wait. I'm going to watch this
off the chains.
I obviously hate Arsenal and I want to see them lose. Yeah. I reckon. I don't know who it will be for, but I reckon there'll be a red card in this game. Right? I reckon it'll come in the first half and then Spurs will win 2-1.
You reckon Spurs will win 2-1?
I reckon Spurs will win 2-1.
Okay. I'm going to put you down for 2-1 Spurs. To be honest, I can't even see a winner out of this game. They're both playing so poorly that I really cannot even see a winner out of it. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw.
All right.
Even maybe a 0-0 draw.
If they go to a draw, who would be upset more? You reckon Arsenal or Tottenham?
Tottenham.
You reckon?
Well, Tottenham in terms of their league form, because they've lost 2 back-to-back.
Yes.
But
we're not talking about league form. You know what I mean?
I think Arsenal fans will be more upset because it was at the Emirates and they couldn't capitalize on that.
Yeah.
But I believe it'll be a draw because of the fans, because of the environment that they've created at that Emirates home ground.
But it's real toxic at the moment.
It's very toxic, and they're all just divided. And some people
it's not that the atmosphere is buzzing like a United atmosphere or Anfield. You know, where the fans are just so happy to be back. You get what I mean?
It's very toxic, man. Even the Leeds fans are buzzing. Like the Leeds fans,
everyone, literally every home fan except I feel Arsenal are just happy to be back. But Arsenal, I feel like the stadium isn't as packed as it should be. It's just very toxic. It's just very toxic.
Everyone's divided
to a Spurs team. So this is a very important game for them, in my opinion. But
100%.
I feel like they won't be able to capitalize on it.
This is always a huge game for them. Okay, lucky last but not least, we got Crystal Palace versus Brighton at Selhurst Park. This is going to be another tough game, and I was going to say, was it Crystal Palace who got a red card in their last game? But they didn't get a red card. It was actually Tottenham who got the red card. I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah, we beat them, didn't we? 3-0. So
Yes.
Palace is coming off a 3-0 loss to us, to Liverpool. And they're playing against Brighton, who, in my opinion, they got very lucky against Leicester City last week. But a win's a win, and they got 3 points.
A win's a win, bro. It doesn't matter. I reckon this Brighton team will be too strong. But you never know because Crystal Palace are just I don't know.
They're playing really good football. Like honestly, I had Patrick Vieira in my mind to be the first one to get sacked or relegated.
You reckon?
Yeah. But now, he's changing my mind. Literally, I'm wrong. I will admit that I'm wrong on that. Vieira's playing some pretty good, like very, very easy on the eye football. It's very good. It's very good to watch as well.
It is
very entertaining.
But I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw.
Yeah, I'm going for a 1-1 draw.
You know what? I'm gonna go for a 2-1 Brighton win.
2-1 Brighton win?
Yeah. 2-1 Brighton win. These are our predictions. Let's zoom out a bit. So, whoops, going too much. These are our predictions for this week's game week, which is game week 6.
Mm-hmm.
I'm leading the way on 11 points, and my main Kamal is on 8 points. Hopefully, he can change that.
Hopefully.
Hey, I was thinking we should make it more interesting and make it like if we guess the scoreline of the match day of the week, we get like 5 points or something.
Oh, maybe do 2, like an extra point because it is maybe not 5 because then it'd be a bit too much.
Yeah, I'm thinking whatever, like some extra bonus points. So that's all we have. That's our predictions for this game week. And let's stop sharing the screen. Boom. Thank you all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our videos. It really help us out a lot. And that's what we have for you right now. But we'll be back with another video, of course, with the reviews. And hopefully one of these days, we're going to sit down together and give our predictions for the league table. League table, we want to do like top goal scorer, the best transfer or whatever. I'm gonna have to sit down and work on that, make a table for it and whatnot, and then we'll put that out. But for now, it's goodbye, and we'll see you later.
Peace.